Okay, my engine is back, all reconditioned and sorted. So all we've got to do now is fit it and hope that it works. Chap's just come and dropped it off of the van, so we've got it on the left, not the correct way round at the moment. Obviously it's not going to go on that way. I've just left it here so I can make this quick video, but looking good. It's basically a new engine on the inside, so it should run lovely. In here, just got to do that bolt there. I cannot get anywhere, but he knows where he can get one, so just got to get that bolt there. And I've had a spring go. That spring had gone when I took it to pieces, so we're just going to fit a new spring on there. Sort that bolt out. Job's a good one. It's a case of lining it all up and slotting it in then. Right, here we go. Well, there we go, it's attached. Only just attached, but it's attached. It took a bit of wiggling about. I haven't been able to film much because we're that busy lining stuff up, and it did take some wiggling about and getting the engine in the correct position on the left using bits of wood and various straps, and then lining it up. And one of us was turning the PTO on the back whilst one wiggled it about. It's difficult to film, so I didn't film much of it. But basically what I'm doing now is we've got these bolts here, so we're just putting these in now all the way around, and then I'm going to get the front end on. Then I'm going to put the front wheels on. Once the front wheels are on, I can do away with the lifts. We no longer need the lift then. That should be nice. So we're just basically going all the way around. Some of them do need a bit of a tap because there's a gasket in there, and it's very difficult. The gasket looked just a tiny bit too small. It was difficult to line it up with all the holes. Gently tap it, get it past the gasket. Yeah, the gasket was just a tiny bit too small for the holes, so it's difficult to line all the holes up, especially when you're trying to get an engine on as well. But it's not a massively important gasket because there shouldn't be any oil in there. If there's oil in there to come out, then there's something very wrong somewhere else. It means the oil's either falling out the engine or it's falling out the gearbox. And seeing as I put a brand new seal on the output shaft of the gearbox, there should not be any oil leaking out the gearbox, and seeing as the engine has now been reconditioned, there shouldn't be any oil leaking out of that either. Well, I hope not, anyway, for what I've paid. I'd be very disappointed if it does. Now, I do apologise for the amount of time it's taken. Unfortunately, the chap doing my engine had a bit of an accident and he's been in hospital, which is why I did the taking out video, and it's been nearly a year since I've done the putting back in video. The chap that was doing the engine was unfortunately not his fault, but was in a car crash and ended up in hospital halfway whilst doing my engine. Which kind of knackered things up a little bit for me, because I've been having emails off of people, when are you putting your engine back in? I can't. I haven't got it back yet. Right, so basically we're just going all the way around there, doing them up for now. Right, so we're going to have to remove the stands. So always a bit iffy now. But I'll keep one in place. I'll just lower him a tiny bit. And now what I need to do is get him the right height. What tends to happen is you slacken it off and nothing happens. Slacken it off, nothing happens, and it goes very quickly. There we go, he's going now. Right, we'll have a look at that. How's that height wise? Still a way to go yet. Oh, damn thing. This is really not as easy as it looks. Come on. For some reason he's stuck on. Right, how's that looking height wise? We're pretty close to it now. We are pretty close to it. Once you get one bolt through, it's going to be a bit easier. I'm going to get it ready. Try and get one bolt somewhere near, innit? Okay, and we're going to left. And of course the wheel's going to go like that because it's a pain. No, we're still too high. So you don't think of this as a difficult bit, but it's harder than it looks. Right, let's try that. The wheels keep going in every direction you can possibly think of. We are somewhere close. It's not easy to move. Actually, he's in there now. I've got a plan. I'm going to put the steps on. That'll hold a part of it in place then, won't it? I have a cunning plan. Ow. Okay, so plan B, I've got that in there. Once I get this in place, which isn't going easily, I must confess, it doesn't want to go for some reason. Why are you not going? Well, there's one in. Come on, you know you want him. Here I've got. There he is. Right, he's in. This is the way to go. Just be a bit careful, bear in mind I'm only on one stand now. If I put him in as well, it doesn't have to be in tight. only needs to be in tight enough. Can't do the nut up. Just open that a tiny bit. Yeah, push it in. There we are. Right, we should do the same on the other side. Right, nearly there. Tractor's still a bit high. I've nearly got both the arms on. I can't quite get the last one on, but it's more under control now. So we're going to lower them down a tiny bit more. Come on, undo. I'm going to try and get it in line. That's somewhere close. That is somewhere close. Is he going to go in now? Yes, I've got him in now. Now I've got the fourth arm in. I think once I've done this, I deserve a cup of tea. And a biscuit. Definitely. Right, he's in place. Can we get the bolts in? Can I get the bolt in? This is the next question. He's still looking a bit low actually. Nice, I'll tilt him. I have got one in. Bit of a tap. There's not one any further than that. So, if I can get it on just like that, I can't use a washer, but I can get them on a tiny bit and pull them in. So, tighten. And this is a 1/1/16. I've also found that a 27mm fits nicely as well. Right, we've got them in a tiny bit more. So what I'll try and do now, see if I can get one in properly. No, it's still a bit too high. I think he is anyway. Bit too high. Can I get one in on this side? No. Okay, we're going to lose a little bit more height. Let's go around that. Tiny bit more height now. Right, how's that looking? It's got to be somewhere near. Oh, I can't see terribly well. Not it's near enough there, you know. That is practically there. Right, we're practically on. I've got them on one side, just done them up loose, so I've not done them up tight. It's looking just a tiny bit low now, so I'm just going to jack it a tiny bit. And what I can do, if I'm good, is I can jack it and keep the bolt in at the same time, so I can wiggle whilst jacking. Very slowly. Come on. Come on. There we go. He's going now. is in. It just needs a bit of persuasion. We don't want to go too mad, but I'll have a gentle tap. He's in. Oh, not the camera. There you go, chaps. So don't forget as well, when you're doing stuff like this, copper anti-seize grease stops everything seizing up. So if you do ever need to take it to pieces again, just a little bit on the thread there, it makes it a lot easier to take to pieces in about 30 years time. Bit of luck, I won't ever have to take it to pieces again, and the next person that does will thank me for it. Right, we can lose the jack. Put it up. There we go. There we are. So I'll give you a bit of a close-up now of the tractor. It's a bit bright and sunny, but there is my reconned engine, which is now connected to my tractor, which is looking good. Yes. Workshop's in a bit of a mess, but there we go. Well, I'm having problems is getting this on. It's a hell of a job getting it on. I cannot get it on for the life of me, so just got to sort that out now. Right, time to put the oil in. As you can see, there's no oil in it at the moment, completely empty. So we're going to put oil in. Don't worry, it's not Magnatech, it's just in a Magnatech container. This is the hard bit, getting it in without it going everywhere. It's going to take quite a bit because it's completely empty. It's going to take more than this tub. Tub number 2. Right, we'll just check the oil. Oh, there's just a little line. I'll wipe it. We shall see where it is. Oh, it's at the minimum. It's right on the minimum. So that's one full tub. So we might not need all of this one. I've got to work out a way of getting it in. This is just going to go everywhere. Right, hang on a second. Well, we're making a bit of progress today. Back to it. We have gone backwards a tiny bit. Well, we've gone forwards a long way and then we've gone backwards a little bit, where we've had one or two small problems where we've ended up taking stuff off again. Which isn't brilliant, but I hope you're going to be fun, aren't you? Are you going to go in? I'm sure as you got in the camera is my thing. But we're on the fuel pipes at the moment, and we're having some fun because, as you can see, if I turn the camera around, I'm just doing this pipe here to there. As you can see, we're missing an injector, and the reason why is we got all the fuel pipes up, but we're doing the last one and there's a double pipe on that one, So you can see this one goes on there as well, so it's twice as hard to get it through everything, and what we've managed to do is damage the thread on the injector because we couldn't get it in no matter which way we tried. So we've now damaged the thread, so that's got to go off again, have the thread redone. So that's gone backwards a tiny bit. Anyway, we should give you a quick tour. We are getting there though. So we're just wiring up the fuel. Water pump is on, fan belt is on, dynamo is on. All good there. Round this side, it's looking like a tractor again. We've got the exhaust and everything else is on. A couple of problems. We've just discovered there's a load of play in the spindle on the point the camera motion. So that's had to go off to be redone. We might need to get a new one. But the bushes in the spindle and the butterfly valve is worn, and there's lots of play, so that'll cause it to run badly. So we've got to sort that out. Once that's done, the fuel tank is just there, and we're going to go for a start-up very soon, I hope. Very soon. So I'll stand back here. It is looking more tractory though. We're on wheels, we've got an exhaust and everything now, so we're getting there. Bit of luck, Monday it will run. Right, back to it. Well, today could be the day. It could run today. Getting the fuel tank back. Fuel tank's been off, be cleaned out. Charley, the chap doing the engine, he's got a proper tank cleaning thing, so he's cleaning the tank out for me. And when he comes back with it, we're going to fit it and see if it'll start. You ready?
I'm ready.